Well, thank you, Chuck. We're very excited to be 3-0 at this time. They've been tough games. The last game against Tulane was a hard-fought game, which we expected. Coach Fritz has done a really good job at Tulane, and we expected a hard-fought game. And, I felt like our guys played hard to the end. You never play any perfect games, but I was grateful that our kids played hard. And we were able to, squeak out a win there at the end. But I think, this is 2 games in a row that our kids have found a way to win at the end. So I just think it goes to show the character of our guys. And we know we got to continue to work hard to get better. And that's what we'll do in this off week, to try to continue to improve, to get better, and to move forward, to try to improve and get ready for, a really good Air Force team in 2 weeks.
Take questions for Coach Niumatalolo, please. Hit *1 on your telephone keypad to join the queue. Then the operator will introduce you.
We'll go first.
Questions, please. Okay.
We'll go first to Dan Tortora with WakeUpCallDT.com.
Good morning, Coach. How you doing today?
Hey, Dan. How you doing?
Good. I know you mentioned Willie Fritz. Just what you can say you took away from his Tulane team, how he's kind of changed the dynamic of the team and just how they looked under him.
Just very impressive, you know what I mean? But what I saw wasn't anything that we didn't see on tape. They're an impressive football team. They got good players. And, you can tell the culture that Coach Fritz is establishing, tough, hard-nosed team that's going to run the ball, be sound in special teams. And we feel very fortunate to come out of there with the W. I mean, we knew that was going to be a hard-fought game, and we feel very fortunate to have won that game.
And then how do you assess your team early on this season going into the break? What have you seen that you liked? What are some of those big areas you're going to be working on with this extra time?
Well, we got to take care of the ball. We had 2 turnovers this past week, which is uncharacteristic of us. So we want to make sure that we take care of the football. You always continue to work on your tackling, which, sometimes is a sacrifice that you give up as far as, not having preseason games and how much do you tackle in camp and those sorts of things. But, early in the season, you're continuing trying to improve on all those things. But, there's a lot of different areas you got to improve on, and, we'll just continue to work on a lot of different things to get ready.
Thanks, Coach. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
And we'll go next to Gene Wang with Washington Post.
Hey, Ken. Good morning. How are you?
Hey, Gene. How you doing?
Good. Hey, 2 questions. First part, you're able to run for almost 200 yards this time after they held you to like a $133 last season. Were there any adjustments, just better execution this time? And how did you feel the defense played, particularly on 3rd down where you hold them to 2 of 12 on conversion attempts?
Yeah, I thought, we executed, we started off trying to throw the football, trying to loosen them up a little bit. But once we started to run the ball, I thought, Coach Jasper and offense staff had some good ideas, and Will did a good job of executing. So I was pleased with the way we ran the football. Again, against a team that, they know what they're doing on defense, and so we knew we were going to have to grind out a lot of tough yards. And I was really pleased with the way we played on defense. Like you said, we were able to get them off the field. We had a chance at least, 3 or maybe 4, picks there, interceptions that we didn't get. And if we get those, that changes the complexion of the game also. So I'm pleased with a lot of things that we're doing. Fortunately, we're 3-0, so it's always good to go in a bye week undefeated, knowing that you got a lot of room to improve on.
Thanks, Ken.
Thank you, Gene.
And we'll go next to Bill Wagner with the Baltimore Sun Media Group.
Hey, Coach, couple quick questions. Number 1, did you come out of the game healthy? And I didn't see anyone go down. I think I saw Evan Martin holding his forearm after that one fumble. But other than that, did you come out healthy?
For the most part. The one guy is Josh Walker, a backup A-back that plays special teams. He looks to be the most serious of anybody, but of all the starters and stuff, the normal bumps and bruises. But, with 3 weeks in or 3 games in, with the bye week. Knock on wood, we were, obviously we had the major one in our first week with Tonga, but other than that, we're okay.
And then what is going to be your approach for this bye week, Kenny, as far as you're going to work on yourself this week and get into Air Force next week, or will you start to install the game plan for Air Force this week?
We'll start installing Air Force, but same thing with us. It's a combination of trying to get ready for Air Force, try to recover a little bit and get rested up. But we'll start installing a game plan. But by the same token, try to make sure that we're physically ready and mentally ready for Air Force, where we don't get beat up too much. But also we got to get ready for we know it's going to be a physical game in Colorado Springs.
And then with the kicking situation, I know DJ Grant Johnson returned to practice last week, but he was a bit limited. What is his status moving forward, and is there a chance that he could regain the kicking job because Bennett has had a couple misses?
Well, he had one. The other one was blocked. But that's I'm going to take that one to Tulane. It's just that operation. Personnel got out and late on the field. I should have called a timeout, so we had to rush the whole operation. So, no, Bennett's fine. He's our kicker, and DJ's still working to get back.